Have you ever noticed that the greatest battles in life are rarely fought with fists? They are fought in silence, in boardrooms where colleagues smile while secretly trying to outshine you, in businesses where competitors copy your ideas, in friendships where envy quietly replaces loyalty, on social media where strangers celebrate your failures more than your successes. And perhaps the hardest battle of all is the one inside your own mind. The temptation to become just like the people who oppose you. It begins with a simple thought. They lied to me. Maybe I should lie back. They betrayed me. Perhaps betrayal is the only language they understand. They play dirty. Maybe honesty is for fools. Little by little, the rivalry stops being about success. It becomes about revenge. And revenge has a price. Marcus Aurelius once reminded himself that the best revenge is not to become like your enemy. Those words sound beautiful until life tests them, because principles are easy when everyone treats you fairly. Character is revealed when they don't. The Stoics never promised that life would be free of rivals. In fact, they expected them. If you possess ambition, someone will compete with you. If you possess talent, someone will envy you. If you possess integrity, someone will mock it. Your goal is not to eliminate rivals. Your goal is to remain master of yourself while facing them. That is a far greater victory. Today we will explore how the Stoics managed conflict, competition, and opposition without surrendering the values that made them strong. Because anyone can win by cheating. Anyone can dominate through manipulation. Anyone can intimidate through fear. But very few people possess the discipline to compete fiercely while remaining honorable. That is true power. Chapter 1. Your greatest rival is not outside you. Imagine standing in front of two doors. Behind one waits your competitor. Behind the other waits your own ego. Most people run toward the first door. The Stoics opened the second. Why? Because they understood something most people never realize. External rivals can slow your progress. Internal weaknesses can destroy it. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire surrounded by enemies. Barbarian tribes threatened Rome. Political rivals sought influence. Traitors lived within his own government. Yet his private journal rarely focused on defeating them. Instead, he constantly wrote reminders to himself. Do not become angry. Do not become arrogant. Remain just. Why? Because he knew anger clouds judgment. Pride blinds reason. Fear creates mistakes. If someone insults you and you lose your temper, who truly won? If a competitor spreads rumors and you spend months obsessing over them, who controls your mind? Not you. The rival does. The Stoics believed freedom begins when no one else controls your emotions. This doesn't mean becoming passive. It means refusing to hand over your inner peace. Picture two chess players. One becomes frustrated after losing a piece. He starts making emotional decisions. His breathing changes. His hands shake. His attention disappears. The other player remains calm. He studies the board. He accepts the setback. He adapts. Who has the greater chance of winning? Usually the calmer one. Life works the same way. Many competitors don't beat us through superior skill. They beat us by provoking emotional mistakes. They know anger destroys focus. Jealousy destroys creativity. Resentment wastes energy. That is why your first responsibility is protecting your own mind. Before worrying about defeating others, ask yourself, can I remain composed under pressure? Can I hear criticism without losing confidence? Can I watch someone else succeed without becoming bitter? Can I lose today and still return tomorrow with discipline? If the answer is yes, you've already gained an advantage most people never achieve. Epictetus taught that no person can harm your character without your permission. Read that again. People may damage your reputation. They may steal opportunities. They may delay your success. But only you can abandon your principles. That decision always belongs to you. Modern society often celebrates ruthless ambition. Movies glorify revenge. Business books sometimes encourage manipulation. Social media rewards outrage. The Stoic path is different. It asks a difficult question. What good is gaining the world if you lose yourself in the process? There are victories that leave the soul bankrupt. A businessman who lies to destroy competitors may become wealthy. But can he trust anyone afterward? A politician who wins through deception may gain power, but will he ever know genuine respect? A friend who betrays others for personal advantage may achieve temporary success, but eventually everyone wonders, when will he betray me? Character compounds just like money. Every honest decision strengthens it. Every dishonest decision weakens it. Eventually, your reputation becomes either your greatest ally or your greatest enemy. The Stoics understood this long before modern psychology. Your identity is built one choice at a time, not one grand gesture. Thousands of small decisions. Every rivalry offers another opportunity to decide who you are becoming. Chapter 2. Never let another person define the rules of your character. One of the oldest traps in human history is imitation. Not the imitation of excellence, the imitation of corruption. Someone insults you, so you insult them back. Someone deceives you, so deception suddenly feels acceptable. Someone acts without honor, so honor begins to look like weakness. Without noticing it, you've accepted their standards instead of your own. Seneca warned that anger is temporary madness. Madness, because it convinces intelligent people to act against their own interests. Think about how many successful people have destroyed careers because they couldn't control one emotional moment, a reckless email, a heated argument, a public outburst. One emotional reaction erased years of disciplined work. That is exactly what many rivals hope for, not necessarily to outperform you, simply to provoke you into defeating yourself. This is why emotional discipline is a competitive advantage. Imagine two business owners competing for the same clients. The first becomes obsessed with attacking the other. He spends hours reading every comment, every review, every rumor. His attention shifts away from improving his own service. Meanwhile, the second owner quietly invests in better products, stronger relationships, and consistent quality. Months later, who is more likely to succeed? The one building, not the one reacting. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning that difficult people would appear, not if, when. He expected arrogance. He expected selfishness. He expected dishonesty. Because expectations reduce surprise, and surprise often fuels anger. Imagine entering every day already prepared for criticism, prepared for unfairness, prepared for competition, prepared for setbacks. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin asking, "How should I respond?" That single shift changes everything. Life becomes training instead of punishment. Opponents become teachers. Every insult becomes an opportunity to practice patience. Every betrayal becomes an opportunity to practice wisdom. Every competitor becomes an opportunity to sharpen your discipline. This does not mean allowing people to exploit you. The Stoics never encouraged weakness. You can set boundaries. You can negotiate firmly. You can defend your business, your family, and your future. But you do so without hatred, without surrendering your integrity, without allowing another person's behavior to rewrite your values, because your principles are not gifts from society. They are promises you make to yourself, and every time you keep those promises under pressure, You become stronger than any rival who depends on manipulation. The strongest competitor is not the loudest, the richest, or even the most talented. It is the one who remains calm when everyone else is consumed by ego. Because while others are fighting each other, that person is mastering themselves. And in the long run, self-mastery is the rarest advantage of all. Part 2. Outsmarting without corrupting yourself. You have learned that your greatest battle is not against your rival, but against your own impulses. Now comes the harder lesson. How do you compete with people who have no problem cutting corners while you refuse to abandon your principles? The answer is not weakness. It is disciplined strength. The Stoics never believed virtue meant surrender. They believed it meant choosing the right weapon for every battle. Your greatest weapon is not deception. It is clarity. Chapter 3. Outsmart your rivals without manipulation. There is a misconception that honest people are easy to defeat. History says otherwise. The greatest leaders often won because people trusted them. Trust is difficult to build and easy to destroy. Manipulation may win one battle, but trust wins campaigns. Imagine two entrepreneurs entering the same market. One exaggerates his products, spreads rumors about competitors, and promises what he cannot deliver. The other focuses on consistency. He keeps every promise. He admits mistakes. He improves every month. At first, the manipulator appears to move faster, but over time, customers notice the difference. Trust compounds. So does dishonesty. Soon the manipulator spends more time repairing his reputation than growing his business. The disciplined competitor spends that same energy improving. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to do what is right, not because it was easier, because it was sustainable. The Stoic asks, what kind of person must I become to deserve lasting success? Instead of, what shortcut will help me win today? Never underestimate consistency. People remember reliability far longer than flashy victories. Let your rival chase attention. You chase excellence. Attention fades. Excellence becomes reputation. Chapter 4. Patience defeats aggression in the long game. Most competitors think only about today. Stoics think about years. Aggressive people often mistake movement for progress. They react immediately. They speak too quickly. They attack before understanding. Patience appears slow, but patience sees farther. Consider the Roman general who refused to rush into battle simply because his enemy demanded it. He waited. He studied. He chose the battlefield instead of accepting the one his opponent preferred. Many criticized him for being cautious. Later, they praised him for saving lives. Your rivals often want you to react on their schedule. Don't. Choose your own timing. When someone insults you publicly, the world expects an instant response. Sometimes silence creates more power than an argument. When a competitor copies your work, don't spend months trying to destroy them. Keep creating. Original thinkers eventually outrun imitators. Copies can duplicate products. They cannot duplicate vision. Patience is confidence stretched across time. Impatience is fear disguised as action. Ask yourself, am I acting because it is wise, or because I am emotional? The answer will often determine your future. Chapter 5. Turn competition into your greatest teacher. Every rival reveals something. If someone consistently outperforms you, don't begin with envy. Begin with curiosity. What are they doing well? What habits have they mastered? Where can I improve? The ego says, I deserve to win. Wisdom asks, what must I learn? This is why the Stoics embraced humility. Humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking honestly about yourself. Your competitor may expose weaknesses you refuse to see. Instead of resenting them, thank them silently, because they revealed the next skill you need to develop. Steel sharpens steel. Comfort sharpens nothing. Every difficult opponent forces growth. Without competition, many people become complacent. Without criticism, many people stop improving. Without setbacks, many people mistake luck for ability. The Stoic welcomes every challenge because every challenge reveals character, and character is the one possession no rival can steal. The final lesson: protect your name, more than your victories. Years from now, people may forget who won a particular argument. They may forget quarterly profits. They may forget who had more followers, but they will remember something else. They will remember your character. Were you trustworthy? Were you fair? Did success make you arrogant? Did failure make you bitter? Or did both make you wiser? Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth, yet history remembers him not merely as an emperor. It remembers him as a philosopher. His greatest legacy was not conquest. It was character. That is available to every one of us. Whether you run a company, lead a family, build a career, or simply strive to become a better person, the principle remains the same. Win if you can, learn if you must, but never sell your integrity for temporary success. Because every dishonest victory leaves an invisible wound. Every principled decision strengthens the foundation of your future. The rival who defeats your reputation has done little. The rival who convinces you to abandon your principles has defeated you completely. Never give anyone that power. Conclusion. As you leave this video, remember this. Your rivals do not define your future. Your response to them does. Some people will lie. Some will cheat. Some will underestimate you. Others will try to provoke your anger because they know a distracted mind is easier to defeat. Do not give them what they want. Stand firm in your values. Compete with excellence. Prepare more thoroughly than anyone else. Work harder than your excuses. Speak with restraint. Act with courage. And when success finally arrives, wear it with humility. Because the Stoic does not seek victory at any cost. The Stoic seeks victory that can be enjoyed with a clear conscience. The world has many powerful people. It has far fewer honorable ones. Choose to become one of them. If this message challenged the way you think about competition, take a moment to reflect on one rival in your life, not with anger, but with wisdom. Ask yourself, what is this person teaching me about myself? The answer may become the beginning of your greatest transformation. Until next time, remember the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Master yourself, and no rival will ever truly master you.